What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Alienware m18 with a 700m gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're going to try ourselves out some LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Now, this one should be able to give us a little bit better performance than the G15 Advantage. It is definitely faster. It's got more RAM, faster RAM, pretty much the whole 9 yards. Faster GPU. I can't really think of anything better other than value. The G15 is much better value than this thing. Always was. You can get like 2 of those for the price of this thing. But hey, why don't we hop in? We might try Epic. Might just stick with high. I'll see what I decide once we get in there, because this thing is still pretty decent. We might try it, but Epic is usually such a stupid thing to do, because you can get such usually better FPS at high. Some games there's not that much of a difference between the settings, to be perfectly honest, but some games there's a massive difference. So we're gonna hop in and we're gonna find out. So we're just gonna start off Epic settings. I think it defaulted to high, but I wanted to see what Epic could do. Maybe it did default to Epic though. Well, we'll try native first. I don't think it was super necessary, but I also tried some upscaling. Although I thought that, then I started driving around and thought, oh, maybe we do need it. But then I found out, hey, upscaling doesn't save you from driving around either. No matter what, you drive around in this game, and it's going to be a stuttery nightmare, at least at this current time. Although, who knows, maybe that'll stop when I get to my super powerful computers, but I don't think so. I think that's just the way the game is, personally. Hey, I'm more than willing to admit I was wrong when we get there, and it doesn't happen, though. But if it does, then we know I was right. Either way, to the game.
I can't just yet.
Got my umbrella.
Let's roll.
Attention all officers. Situation in Old Gotham North. Looks like a thief's trying to take something that isn't theirs. Over.
But then,
Look at the time! Just go!
well, here we are.
Your training prepare you for this?
Floor it!
I'm summoning all my strength.
Gotta focus. Got him.
I could use a break after that.
No good.
Well, besides wasting time doing upscaling on Epic, which ruins the quality, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of Epic, I figured, why don't we just drop it down to high and see? And then throw on some upscaling if we still can't do it. Kind of like what you should do with it, you know? If you really just can't hit your target, then you can use it. It should not be a whatchamacallit, a band-aid. Anyway, let's get into the game.
I can't just yet.
At least my plans look.
Let's roll.
Attention all officers. Old Gotham West is in danger. 2 citizens are engaged in a struggle over some valuables. Over.
This traffic doesn't. We don't have a problem here, do we?
Good talk. There's an abandoned wine tub just by here. crack it open and you'll have another point of temperature.
Who put that there? Well, here we are.
Gordon, are you up to this?
I guess we'll find out. Floor it!
This can't be happening.
Remind me to write you a ticket later.
So now we'll try the high settings with some quality upscaling. And I think I tried even higher quality upscaling during the camera recorded for a while. And then I even sat there and flipped around to show you like what the differences are in frame rates and whatnot. And it just seems like when you're driving around, it just doesn't help that much. There's certain spots that just drop down into the 50s. And I think I even saw 40s in one spot for a split second. I was like, what the hell? Now the rest of the parts of the game are great. Well, they still have some hiccups too when you get to certain spots where you go from like 150 FPS all the way down to like 90 or something. And that's pretty jarring, but I only saw that happening during the cutscenes. But still pretty jarring.
Looks like they improved the simulation. Right there.
Maybe we ought to drive a little safer, huh?
Come in, anyone on patrol. What is order in Old Gotham South? Citizen is swerving through traffic. Someone's gotta stop him. Over.
Check out my new wheels. Pretty sweet, huh? Someone needs to stay in their lane. Let's see how fast I can make this thing go.
Alright, let's get some camera recorder gameplay. So you drop under 60 still if you do the jets. I crashed. Is there some bad guys to beat up? Robot's too slow.
Good talk. There's an abandoned white tower just by here. Back it up and you'll never have a point to travel to.
You call this parking?
We don't have time for this.
Starting to regret turning down that desk job.
That takes care of that.
This is gonna make some report.
No good.
Another glorious day in Gotham.
It isn't time.
Come in, anyone on patrol. Head to Cauldron North. That guy driving way over the speed limit. Over.
I'm not prepared.
Time to get out of here. Well, gotta hit the gas.
Boy, I think I lost out on that one.
Gotta focus.
Alright, I think we've asserted dominance long enough.
Attention all officers.
Oh, your
Incident in
fault.
Gotham Village. Appears to be a break-in of some kind. Over.
Anyway, let's wrap up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight on the Alienware m18 with the 700M, and even it can't quite handle driving around in the Batmobile anyway, and staying over 60 everywhere. I think that's just gonna be like really bad on probably everything. But as long as you're not doing that, it's not so bad. But, I mean, it is a pretty decently large chunk of the game. So, in classic Unreal Engine form, it's not the most optimized thing in the world. I've seen worse, but I figured this might happen once we got to the higher settings. You could always try turning everything down to low, just turning it back into the old school LEGO games, and then it would probably be fine, to be perfectly honest with you. I know that takes a lot of pride away to have to turn stuff down to low and medium, but hey, sometimes you gotta do that with these unoptimized crap. Still, it's a fun game, and that's what's the annoying part. If they would have given it a little bit more performance, it would be even more fun. But hey, it is what it is. Still got way more PCs to do, we'll see how the rest do. But alright, that's all for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And I'd do a peace out with that hand, but pinky, no worky yet. So, instead, left-handed peace out. And until the next video.